Hey guys, so it's a quick video of the outside overview of the CB500 swap Grom. Again, this is a 2015 OG Grom, and the engine came out of a 2015 CB500F. So for the outside, the front didn't have to modify any of that at all, just painted it. The side fairings are unmodified. I did cut on the black trim pieces a little bit. So for the frame rail, it kind of pokes out, just trimmed around that. And then for the clutch cable, I trimmed around as well. And with how far back it sits, I just had to nick the green body panel just a hair to get this to tuck up and not hang up on the casing at all. But as far as the outside, I took some time to make sure that the fairings weren't modified at all. It looked stock from the outside. Then the tail section didn't mess with it at all. Only reason I had to modify the fender is because it's got a 2.5-inch lowering link on it. The exhaust tucks up nicely. Just a shorty muffler on there. It doesn't sound half bad with the baffle in, but it is a 500 and it just doesn't compare to the 700. So again, the tail section didn't modify at all. This side, same deal. Green panel, didn't modify at all. I just had to trim just a hair for the thermostat housing and water neck. And then same deal on this side, the frame rail sticks through. And when I go to sell this, I'm probably gonna ask the buyer if they want to keep the green fairings or order new ones, just because one tab broke on me and now the fairing just sticks out a hair. This dang little tab in there decided it didn't want to go together. But that's the outside. It didn't mess with much at all. The only thing I'm missing is the screws for the stock air box. Before this was swapped, these are the air box screws, kind of hold it all together. So probably gonna put a button there and a nut on the back and then see what we're doing with the fairings and then sell this. Anyhow, that's the fairings and the modifications I had to do. It's very stock appearing. When I take this bike out, most people don't know that it's swapped or even consider it, because it does look it looks like a regular Grom if you didn't know that there's a giant engine stuffed in there. The other thing I wanted to go over was the chain sprocket setup. So to make this all work, the first step is getting your rear sprocket, figure out where you're gonna set that. This is a stock hub with a 1-inch Paula Vista Racing spacer, and it spaces obviously the sprocket out an inch. So I use this both on this one and the 700, and it was enough to get the engine pretty much centered in the chassis and have the chain alignment still pretty close. And then it's just the stock sprocket up front, and then I ran a 520 chain on this and the 700. I've got a 428 conversion for it, but I wasn't gonna chance it right away on the 428, so it'll probably come with the 428 swap. But that's the setup, and I am very proud of this one as well. It's super clean. Whoever buys this is gonna have a ton of fun. I had a ton of fun with it. If anyone's interested in purchasing this, let me know. I'm thinking about $7,000 is what I would like to get for it. It's turnkey, it's ready to go, minus the small cosmetic issue with the fairing. It's ready to go. You can rip it right now. I'm gonna take it apart and clean the chain first, but that's the 500 swap. All right, hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see more. Let me know if you want to buy this thing. That's it.